Hi guys, today it's time for me to do my Booktube-A-Thon 2017 TBR. I'm so excited! So Booktube-A-Thon this year starts this Monday, the 24th of July and ends on Sunday, the 30th of July, and I have that week basically completely off. Last year, if you've watched my vlogs, you will know that I had a little bit of school and then my summer holidays started in the week of Booktube-A-Thon. This time around, this is my first full week of summer holiday, which is so exciting. I do have some lessons that I still have to go to in that week, you know, like I have to have a few singing lessons where I was sick or where my teacher couldn't make it to the lesson, so we always do that in the summer holidays. But for the most part, I am completely free and have so much time. It's unbelievable. I am so excited. I hope this is gonna be my best Booktube-A-Thon yet, which is really exciting because I have been participating in every single Booktube-A-Thon since it's been happening, and it's been better every year. Last year I actually read 7 books for the first time, and so I'm just really excited because I read so much more than I expected last year, and so I feel like this time around I have even more time to read stuff, and I just absolutely cannot wait. I'm gonna daily vlog as last year because I had so much fun with it. Yeah, there's lots of new people watching my videos since last year's Booktube-A-Thon, so definitely let me know in the comments down below if you'll be participating in this year's Booktube-A-Thon. So I am, as always, gonna try and do the challenges. This year, while the challenges are different as always and, you know, like really cool things, they are very like adaptable and very interchangeable. So I do feel like whatever happens, even if I don't stick to any of these books that I put on my TBR right now, I still have a huge chance of, you know, finishing all of the challenges. So let's get into it. The first challenge is to read a book with a person on the cover, and you will see that my TBR has lots of people on the covers, but I have decided to choose one book specifically for this challenge, and that is The Battle Mage by Tara Matharu. This is the third and final book in the Summoner trilogy. I just really finally want to get to it. I'm excited to get to this, and obviously this has a person on the cover. The second challenge is to read a hype book, and for this one I'm gonna go with Three Dark Crowns by Kendall Blake. I've been wanting to read this for such a long time. Not only has Booktube been hyping this, I have myself have been hyping this basically since like a few months before its release. It was one of my anticipated releases of last year, and I still haven't read it. The second book comes out soon, so it's really about time I read it. The third challenge is to finish a book in one day, and I do feel like, because I have so much time, this is gonna be a easy challenge for me. I can finish a 400-500 page book in a day if I'm really into it, but I have decided to choose something for this challenge specifically that I don't think will be any problem at all to finish in one day, and that is The Invention of Hugo Cabret by Brian Selznick. This does have over 500 pages, but it is mostly drawings and it is a graphic novel, so I mean, I'm not sure, I might be completely wrong about this, but I do think you can absolutely finish this in one day. I'm just really excited to finally get to this. The fourth challenge is to read about a character that's completely different from you, and I have just a few days ago been approved to review The Tiger's Watch by Julia Ember, and this is a YA fantasy that features a gender fluid main character, so that is definitely different from me, and I'm so excited to pick this book up. Yeah, I'm just really excited that I, you know, got accepted to review it. I think this comes out like at the end of August, so kind of want to get to it soon. The fifth challenge is to read a book completely outdoors, and I know there's been so much outrage about this challenge, and I just have to add to it because the weather here is probably gonna be either way too hot to read outside, or it's just gonna be raining and pouring down. So I'm not really sure how this is gonna work, but for that reason I have decided to also go with The Invention of Hugo Cabret, because as I said, I am really hoping that I can basically read this in one sitting, so I don't really have to spend too much time outside, just can go through this quickly. I mean, last year it was really nice, and I even, you know, put some footage of me reading outside in the vlog. So if it's like last year, I'm gonna be absolutely fine, and then I will want to even spend a lot of time reading outdoors. But so far, and I don't mind rain at all, but I do mind rain when I have to read outside. So far the weather hasn't really been promising. let's see. The 6th challenge is to read a book you bought because of the cover, and I honestly don't even have that many on my TBR that I bought just because of the cover. I think because I recently got so interested in new releases, I do check out the synopsis a lot of the time, especially because I do new releases videos anyway, and I do kind of want to talk about what it is about. And so there's not so many books on my TBR where I don't know what it's about, or you know, where I kind of just really bought it because of the cover, even though the synopsis might not sound interesting to me. But I did recently buy one book where I completely thought it was different than it apparently actually is, and that is Strands of Bronze and Gold by Jane Nickerson. This is apparently some kind of fairy tale retelling. I thought this was historical fiction, but yeah, I've always been in love with the cover. I just really like red-haired girls on the cover. I don't know what it is. I was never able to explain it, but this has basically been like a thing for me since I joined Booktube. And of course, the final challenge is going to be read 7 books as every year, and as every year I will try and read 300 pages on average every day. Now, I have one more book that is definitely on my TBR that I want to read this week, and anything else, I might just add a few books that I have from the library currently checked out, but I also definitely want to read Behind the Song. I'm not currently sure who this is edited by, but this is an anthology about like music, and I think it's both fiction and non-fiction about like how music inspired these different people. This is another one that I have an arc of and got approved to review on NetGalley. I'm really excited, but I also definitely want to read it because I think it also comes out at the end of August. I just kind of want to get to all of the stuff so that I don't go on my summer holiday and then I'm panicked because I haven't read all of these books. And so this is definitely on my Booktube-A-Thon TBR as well, even though it doesn't really fit into any of the challenges. So these are the 6 books that are definitely on my TBR. I will probably read a bunch of graphic novels as well, so I think I'm definitely gonna be able to do the read 7 books challenge this year. But because I have so much time, especially this year, even though it's been a challenge every year, even when I was sure I couldn't do it, I always said to myself, my personal challenge is to read 300 pages every day, simply because I do want to try and read a lot, and reading 7 books can be really easy if you just read 7 graphic novels. And if that's what you do, that's totally cool. Like, I'm all for trying to kind of cheat your way into, you know, finishing these challenges, but I just really want to try and like challenge myself, and I think this is gonna be the year where I'd be able to pull it off and really read basically 2,100 pages in that one week. I don't know, I don't want to pressure myself too much, but I think if there's ever been any time where there was a possibility for me to actually do that, it's this year. So we'll just see how that goes. So I think my TBR with all of these books is actually 2,200 something pages. So if I end up reading all of these books, then I will already have done that goal. Although, you know, I do have to say, the invention of Hugo Cabret, sometimes 2 pages will just look like this. So I do hope to get another novel squeezed in there. I'm not gonna pressure myself. As I said, also, everything about this TBR could change. I don't know. I just want to read and be happy and read whatever I'm in the mood for. And I want to try and do all the challenges, and I want to try and read as much as possible. But most important is having fun, and having fun with friends. And, you know, I do want a daily vlog, so that always takes a bit of, you know, time as well. And if there's any cool video challenges, I'm definitely gonna do them. If it's something that I really have a cool idea for, that I'm really in the mood to do, then I will do it. So that can sometimes take like more than half a day to do. So who knows? But yeah, I'm just so excited. I have been excited for this year's Booktube-A-Thon since last year's Booktube-A-Thon ended. I cannot wait. Let me know if you're participating. Let me know how your TBR looks. Let me know if you're gonna be daily vlogging or if you're like participating on Twitter. I'm hyped, guys. I'm so hyped. Booktube-A-Thon is one of my favorite times of the year. Like last year. Okay, anyway. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll guess I'll see you soon. Bye!